Hey guys, welcome back. VTgiX casting the April finals of Go4SC2. We have VTgiX spawning as the red Zerg and MoMaN spawning as the purple Zerg. This is not the MLG version of Shadow Temple. This is the Blizzard, which means close spawns are possible, and they do spawn in close positions. So we will see how that does make this. And VTgiX is asking, is this MLG? You think he would look at it, but no. And MoMaN's gonna be like, I don't know. So it is not going to be MLG, and they are spawning close positions, and MoMaN's like, I don't know. So you can see how much the players do look at the map in that loading screen. They're like, huh, who's going to look at the map? We have other things to do, like plan how we are going to play. MoMaN, again, did take game one, so VTgiX is going to decide he has to do something different. Possibly, he opened up with Banelings. MoMaN opened up with Spine Crawlers and Roaches, and that did hold off the Banelings and Speedlings. And then, well, he just swarmed him with a huge Roach count, took out the expansion of the third base that VTgiX tried to get up, and it was all downhill from there. And then after that, he went for the worker count, which I thought was kind of silly, attacking all the drones and buildings, because normally when I do that, I sack my army to kill off their econ or something. I don't have a large enough army to defend the counterattack, because it's like kicking a bee's nest. You take that and like, okay, well, time to do the all-in, and they go and attack, and you're like, oh, I lost my army. But we will see if that happens. It is close position, so I'm guessing it's not going to be the longest of games, as this does spawn a lot of aggression. If they both go Baneling play, it will get very, very intense. We have a gas first build by VTgiX and a pool first build by, oh no, a gas first build by both players, it looks like. So MoMaN has his gas up a little bit earlier, going to have exactly 100 gas when this pool finishes. We'll see if he takes the drones off of gas at 100, which will signify he is going for an expansion. And VTgiX, well, if he doesn't take his guys off gas, well, that's signifying he is going for Banelings. And maybe he may do the same opener. We will see what happens. He knows it will probably be close position as soon as he sees this Overlord trolling his way across the map. Because, well, he does the same thing. His Overlord meets halfway across. That means, well, he has to be here pretty much, because if he's mirroring me, well, this is where we would meet. And they do kiss right there, like, directly halfway between the bases. That drone is going to come up, sees, okay, you don't have a hatchery, you have pretty much what I have. MoMaN is getting speed and keeping his guys on gas. VTgiX is getting speed, keeping his guys on gas. So we're going to see a lot of lings and a lot of blings, I believe. That speed is about just started, and there goes that Baneling's Nest for MoMaN. And right around the same time, VTgiX is, so both players are mirrored right now. Who has the drone lead? 15 of 15. MoMaN has 2 extra lings, but, well, VTgiX is building those, but MoMaN's going to have 2 more lings, so MoMaN may be a little bit ahead. His queen is just now out. VTgiX already has had his out. So, yeah, about mirrors right now. We'll see who has the better micro, as this is a micro war, and losing these 2 lings is a little bit of a deal, not the biggest. Let's see who has the speed first. MoMaN has that speed first, so he may be able to pick off 1 ling. He's probably just going to back off very soon. We may just keep going full throttle, let these lings go up the ramp, and then morph into Banelings. VTgiX probably going to morph into Banelings soon. And this is where it all comes down to, that micro, and VTgiX getting a second queen out. 4 Banelings are morphing. MoMaN is going to be seeing that. He's like, oh no! He doesn't know when those started, so he's just going to get back. He doesn't want to attack those, because again, he doesn't know when it started, and that is like suicidal. If you know when they start, you may be able to take them out without playing Russian roulette. But if, whoa, MoMaN, holy Banelings. We have 7 Banelings morphing. Look at the SimCity from VTgiX. He can put 1 queen here. He has another queen coming out to try to wall this area off, so VTgiX is very safe against Baneling run-bys. And no, he's just going to put both his queens down here. And that is going to block it. 1 Baneling going to be coming down. And MoMaN does see this now. 2 lings going to go up. And now the other lings should just go attack these queens, and we're going to see a little bit of micro from VTgiX. And MoMaN just wants to get these queens out. Losing 1 queen right now for VTgiX will be pretty big. More lings coming. As soon as the queen does go down, these Banelings do troll in. 1 Baneling coming, and ooh, both queens go down to 1 Baneling. The Banelings did get the final blow. Going to this unit tab, we don't really have many lings. We have 4 Banelings morphing from VTgiX, and MoMaN has all these Banelings here. 2 Banelings in the right spot could take out all of those Banelings morphing. And those drones are just running away. VTgiX is losing mining time right now. 2 Banelings go off on 1 drone. That is not smart. And MoMaN, oh, he has a possibility to take out a lot of drones here. And, oh, does take out quite a bit. And a lot of these drones are low HP. MoMaN, has he been vomiting? Yes, he has. And VTgiX, well, he's lost his queen, so he's missing out on a vomit cycle. And there's a lot of Banelings morphing from MoMaN, and GiX, is he going to choose to attack those? MoMaN running back, those Banelings are going to pop out just in time. And ooh, Banelings on Banelings, GiX actually loses 3, MoMaN loses 4. MoMaN has 2 morphing back at base. These Speedlings are faster. MoMaN just trying to delay time. 1 Baneling going to be running in the base. GiX is a little bit behind, 14 drones to 15 drones, so maybe he's not as far behind as you would think. That Baneling does go down for free in the army count, 28 to 26 food. So yeah, it is a completely even game right now. MoMaN does have that roach one up. GiX has that up as well. Does have 1 roach out though, and a lot of lings. So it's still anyone's game right now. More lings from MoMaN. Going on this look at kill count, MoMaN did kill 7 drones. So at one point, GiX was really far ahead on drones. MoMaN does see that wall yet again, and looks like he is going to attack it. And the wall just says, you know what, screw it. And MoMaN, no, MoMaN losing so many links to those Banelings. GiX could do a huge counterattack right now. These Banelings going to go straight for that middle line, but those roaches do pick them off. And all these drones have healed up. Going back to this lost tab, MoMaN lost a little bit more, but it's still anyone's game. We do have a few links from GiX coming out. And looks like he has roaches and Queen still going to wall off this ramp. Both players have chosen not to get this lair just yet, and GiX going to go for that second Queen yet again. 13 drones to 22 drones. GiX looking like he has a huge lead, but MoMaN has a lot of roaches coming. And Spine Claws going up for GiX. 2 Spine Claws. Will they make it to the end time? I don't know. And now MoMaN should just build lings. And no, he is building drones. I thought he was going to go all in with his attack and go roach, ling. And these Spine Claws look like they will make it up just in time. 2 Banelings from MoMaN are out. And whoa, GiX not doing a wall. I thought he'd wall with those 2 Queens. Going to transfuse a roach. And this could be big right now. The Banelings decide to just blow up on what they can. 1 Queen will be going down, I believe. Should do a better job tugging the weak units. And this looks like it is MoMaN's game. Unless all these roaches, or those roaches or lings. 12 lings. And I don't know if that is the right call. Needed roaches there. Drones pull off the line. GiX going to lose more drones again. And if MoMaN was building lings, he could end it right now. But no, he was droning up during this. And you see, GiX has 15 drones, or 14 drones to MoMaN's 25. So now MoMaN has that lead, but GiX does have those 2 spine callers for defense. MoMaN is getting an Evo chamber so he can get that +1 weapons upgrade for his roaches. And here we go, the counterattack, a bunch of links coming. MoMaN only building 1 roach, does have 1 queen, so this counterattack is going to be able to do a lot. So we're going to go back down in the work account, back to nothing. Super aggressive game, and MoMaN looks like he droned up just a little bit too much. And those lings going to be evening the count up, and 2 roaches from GiX are coming. MoMaN does have 1 roach up and 5 more in production. And here we go, 2 Banelings for GiX morphing, and we'll see if MoMaN can target fire those quickly enough. Queen could transfuse a roach if it wanted to, and the Banelings say, you know what, we shouldn't go and go back into lings. GiX is running away. MoMaN maybe will take this roach out, and no, I think he's going to get away with 13 HP. And MoMaN looks like he is doing the counterattack, but these 2 Spine Claws give a huge defender's advantage for GiX, and GiX looks like he's going to try to ninja a base. And MoMaN, what is he going to be doing? He's just droning up. 26 drones to 19 drones, and yes, GiX is ninjing a base. And we'll see if that pays off. MoMaN doesn't have the good overlord spread. Actually, he may have seen that. He does have an overlord spread this game. I'm not sure if it snuck right around here if he was paying attention. Regardless, MoMaN does get his expansion up before GiX. And he is going for that lair. GiX is going for the lair as well, but MoMaN's is ahead of GiX's. And GiX is getting quite a few drones now. 5 drones in production. MoMaN's still getting roaches. He does have +1 missile on the way. And GiX doesn't even have an Evo chamber just yet. And there he is just now getting it. So MoMaN's upgrades will be much, much farther ahead. And I don't think MoMaN knows about that Ninja Expo. Spineclaw is going to be looting again. And MoMaN's going to be happy. He's like, I got the contain on you, GiX. And GiX is like, oh, no you don't. I got a ninja base. And MoMaN going to tug at the queen. Should go for that roach before that transfuse went off. And going to take out the queen. Now he's going to take out this roach. And going to keep going along. There are a few lings. MoMaN does have +1 weapons, which lets him take out these lings in 1 less shot. And the queen looks like it is getting damage dealt to it. We have 2 roaches in production. and one roach out. And MoMaN chasing that queen, wants to get this queen out, as that will stop the vomiting at this base and does take it out. Now just going to go here, start taking out drones. Drones pulled off the line to attack the roaches. And the roaches get a few drone kills. Not too many, not enough to make the game. And actually attacking that roach there was a little bit of a mistake, but he would have killed a drone anyways. But, well, he knows, well, he is in the lead. However, VTgiX is on 2 bases when MoMaN thinks he's on 1, but MoMaN's on 2 bases too. And this queen, with the perfect timing of coming out, doesn't really lose vomit cycles, or I'd say that, but it's not vomiting. There he goes, he is vomiting there. And now we're going to get queen out over here. But MoMaN has that army count right now, 57 food, 240 food. However, VTgiX does still have these 2 spine claws to give him a big defender's advantage. And Overseer out for VTgiX, just scouting around. Double Overseer. I think he's going to start contaminating the hatcheries. Once you get through, you can do a big chain contaminate on a lair or hatchery and dramatically decrease the lava. And MoMaN only has 1 queen, I believe. Yeah, he only has 1 queen, so he's going to start falling further and further behind as VTgiX is getting 2 vomits right now. And MoMaN says that 1 link around the map going to be scouting this Ninja Expo now. And I don't think VTgiX has the force to really defend against that. MoMaN is going for +2, while VTgiX is now just getting +1, and that +1's just about done. But that +2 is going to be about halfway done when this +1 is done. And then Link says, nope, no base there. And now he's going to scout this. And like, oh my god, you have a ninja base. And that queen is now just finishing for MoMaN. And there, the Overseers look like they're just going to slow down +2. And here we go, the Ling's going to come in and sees, yes, you do have a base here. And MoMaN's not going to let VTgiX know that he has that scouted. And here we go, a few roaches just going to move out, not all of them. Doesn't want the counterattack to happen. The Overseer does see this. And is VTgiX going to move out? VTgiX is going to move out to defend this, and now MoMaN will have the chance to go into VTgiX's main. And VTgiX, he's like, you know what? You're going to attack that? I'm going to go attack you. And I think MoMaN actually has more roaches here than VTgiX does. And VTgiX, is he getting roaches? No, he is not. So this base is completely undefended, does have that 1 queen, and VTgiX is getting this creep expansion, but that's going to benefit MoMaN too. And now the queen looks like it will go down. Drone's going to be going down. VTgiX moving all his roaches here. Does have a few roaches over here, but MoMaN has so many. He can do a huge counterattack moment right now. Going to take out more drones. And sees those roaches there. It's now he going to send that. Yes, MoMaN is going to do that counterattack. And only 1 roach here. More roaches coming over here. VTgiX knew that MoMaN left roaches back at home. I don't know why he sent all those roaches out. And he goes, good game, dude. Good luck, as he sees those roaches go on creep. So MoMaN taking that series 2-0. And he will be going to the next round. I'm not sure what one that will be. We will find out very